If you've ever Googled unbiased mortgage advice, chances are you've wound up on a comparison site or a directory that claims to be unbiased. But here's the real question. What does unbiased actually mean when it comes to mortgages? And more importantly, how do you actually know that the mortgage advice that you're getting is genuinely whole of market and working in your best interests? Because not all unbiased advice is created equal. Let's be honest, most people that are searching for unbiased mortgage advice online aren't looking for fancy jargon. They're looking for three things: the best deal, an advisor that's not tied to a single lender, and confidence that they're not being steered in the wrong direction. And that's fair. A mortgage is usually the biggest financial commitment you will ever make in your life. And that's why phrases like unbiased mortgage broker and whole of market mortgage advice get searched thousands of times a month. But let's clear something up straight away. A whole of market mortgage broker does not mean they have access to every single mortgage deal in existence. Whole of market means that we've got access to a broad range of lenders, a representative market. And that includes high street banks, building societies, specialist lenders, but doesn't automatically include things like lenders that only deal direct, or products from lenders that aren't available to intermediaries like myself. So the term whole of market is really about breadth of access, not magical access to every rate you've seen on Google. And here's something else that people don't realise. Bias doesn't always mean dishonesty. Some advisors do use limited panels. Some of them prefer to work with certain lenders. And some advisors avoid complex cases. In the same way that some platforms monetize leads. They promote certain outcomes and rely on advertiser relationships. And this doesn't mean the advice you're getting is bad. It just means it might not be complete. So here's 5 questions you should always ask your mortgage broker. First, are you whole of market or do you use a panel? Do you have access to building societies and specialist lenders? How do you decide which mortgage is the best one for me? Are there any lenders you don't work with, and why? And how are you paid for your advice? And no good broker is going to be offended by these questions. They're going to absolutely welcome them because they're fantastic talking points. Truly unbiased mortgage advice isn't about pretending you've got no limitations as a broker. It's about transparency, explaining the trade-offs, showing options, and recommending something that actually fits your situation. Because the best rate on paper isn't always the best mortgage for you. So if you're researching and Googling unbiased mortgage advice this month, or you just want to know what whole of market really means, I've put a full breakdown in the description, including some links for you. And if you're looking for personal one-to-one advice based on your individual circumstances, then feel free to reach out. I'm Patrick Weightman, your local East Midlands mortgage and protection advisor serving clients up and down the UK. Links are in the bio. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.